Chapter 1. Introduction to Biology. 1.1. The study of biology. Biology is the study of living things. A large variety of living things exists on the land, in the water and in the air. Living things organisms include plants, animals including humans and other organisms. Thus, biology deals with the study of all organisms that live or have ever lived on the earth. 1.1.1. The importance of biology in everyday life. Biology is very fundamental and important science dealing with bacteria, protista, fungi, plants, and animals including humans. Their structures and functions are associated with one another in their respective environments. To a great extent, we owe our daily high standard of living to biological advances in two areas: food production and disease control. Plant and animal breeders have modified organisms to yield greater amounts of food than did older varieties. The improvements in the plants, along with better farming practices, have greatly increased food production. Biological research has also improved food production by developing controls for the disease organisms, pests, and weeds that reduce yields. Biologists must understand the nature of these harmful organisms to develop effective control methods. 1.1.2. The different fields of study in biology. The main branches of biology are: botany, study of plants; zoology, study of animals; microbiology, study of microscopic organisms. Some other branches of biology are: morphology, study of forms and structures of organisms; anatomy, study of gross internal structures; histology, study of microscopic structures of tissues; cytology, study of cells; physiology, study of living processes or functions of the various parts of organisms; embryology, study of early development of organisms; paleontology, study of fossils, the remains of organisms that lived millions of years ago, now preserved in rocks; taxonomy, study of classification of organisms; ecology, study of the relationships of organisms to their environments; biodiversity, study of varieties among living organisms; evolution, study of the origin and change in forms of organisms over time; genetics, study of heredity and variations; mycology, study of fungi; protistology, study of protists; phycology, study of algae; virology, study of viruses; bacteriology, study of bacteria; molecular biology, study of molecules in organisms; biotechnology, study of utilization of living organisms in industrial processes; bioinformatics, study of information technology to interpret molecular biology data. 1.1.3. Characteristics of living things. The main characteristics of living things are their cellular structure, metabolism, growth, movement, irritability, reproduction, and adaptability. Cellular structure. All living things consist of the living substance called protoplasm, which forms the basis of cells. These cells contain DNA deoxyribonucleic acid molecules that carry biological information. Cells of plants and animals are organized into tissues, and tissues are in turn organized into organs and systems. These structures are responsible for carrying out the various life processes. Metabolism. Metabolism is the sum of the various processes that give the organism's life. The two aspects of metabolism are anabolism and catabolism. The food material is made into a part of the organism in the process of anabolism. The food material, when broken down, releases energy and results in the formation of waste products. This process is termed as catabolism. The important metabolic processes that take place in organisms involve the utilization of food. This includes nutrition, respiration, and excretion. Growth. The growth of an organism is seen as an increase in size and weight resulting from the use of food to further develop structures in the organism. Movement. All living things show some kinds of movement. This is more obvious in animals since they have organs of movement or locomotion. Movements in plants mainly take place inside the cells, although some results from a stimulus such as light. Irritability. Living things respond to stimulus. The stimulus can be any changes in the environment: light, sound, touch, temperature, etc., which brings about a reaction in an organism due to a sensitivity to the stimulus. Reproduction. Reproduction is the production of a new generation of offspring. The two types of reproduction are asexual reproduction and sexual reproduction. In asexual reproduction, the new individual may be produced by a part of the old one. There is only one parent organism needed for asexual reproduction. Sexual reproduction produces a new individual as a result of the fusion of two parental sex cells. These two cells come, one from each individual of the same species. The cells are fused to form a single new organism. Adaptability. Living organisms are able to adjust and adapt themselves to changes in their external and internal environments. Adaptability increases the chances of species surviving and can result in the formation of a new species. For instance, a change of seasons or a shortage of food may cause certain birds to migrate to another place where the conditions are more favorable. A plant may grow very straight and upright to stand above plants around it. This enables this plant or plant species to get enough sunlight to survive and even to dominate the environment.